Hi, and continuing this episode of Real Talk with Alicia for Real, we have Kim Haynes from Kim-Istri Jewelry Designs, the unique and original handmade accessories. Kim, we've known each other for a minute.
Yes, we have.
And I could not wait to get you on the show. We both come from the same neighborhood, which is Chatham.
Yes, it is.
And what I love about having you on the show is the fact that you share a lot of the same values that I do.
Yes, I do.
In putting together your jewelry line and wanting to service women, because
Yes,
you know we're great.
Very much so. Very much so. Yes, we are.
We're great supporters of women in business, and that's what I love about you, and that's how our relationship started. Now, you have 15 years of jewelry design experience and a plethora of clients that love what you do, including myself. She brought me this beautiful bracelet today, and what I love about it is that a lot of bracelets, when you put them on, depending on how wide your hand is, how wide your wrist is, a lot of times you see a piece, you go, I love that piece, but for some reason either it won't fit,
It'll fall off.
or it'll fall.
It'll completely fall off.
Would you tell them again?
You know, it depends on, everybody's wrist is big, small. Mine is skinny. So it's easy to know that when you put on a bracelet, you do this, it'll fall off. So you have to learn how to design it so it can fit a wrist perfectly.
And that's never cute when you're walking on the red
No,
carpet.
especially when you walk and it goes across the room. So yes.
The pretty woman moment. You're like, hello,
Hello.
boom, boom, boom. But I love this is because it's one of those wraparound bracelets that is so great. It fits any arm.
Yes, it
and of
does.
course, I love black, as you guys know. That's my signature color. And I just love the fact that it gives a dimension, but also because of the beading, it's very sturdy.
Yes.
It looks great. I like the fact that it's a polish.
Yes.
On the jewelry, so it could be, you can dress it up or you can dress it down. But I want to talk about also the fact that, you know, so many different things inspire you.
Yes, it does.
You know, and it's amazing to me because you're an artisan.
Yes, I am.
You're a woman. You're a what I call a global citizen.
Yes.
You do believe in healing a person in their soul,
Yes, I
out, and making them look beautiful.
Yes, I do.
And I cannot wait to talk about what actually inspires you when you're putting together your different pieces.
When what inspires me when I design, it just comes from God, to be exact. My designs come from my mother. She's up in heaven. She was an artist. And I can also pick on the aura of a person in design, on their aura of what they like, just by talking to them, asking them questions. What's your favorite color? What do you like to do? I can design anything that fits them.
Yes.
And that's why each piece is different. I only make one of a kind. I don't make the same piece again.
You know, I was reading this in your bio when we were getting and preparing for the show, because I know you as Kim. I just love you.
Thank
Right?
you.
So whatever she puts out, in the earrings, that's the other thing that I wanted to say is that I love your earrings because they're not too heavy. But you know, you make these unique designs that are one of a kind. A lot of times people will see me and say, well, who made that and where did you get that and who is that and where can I get that? And I have to tell them, you know, this was made for me.
Yes.
This is the person's name. Unfortunately, you can't have this one. And they go, well, no, I really want that one. I really want that one. They don't realize that a lot of it is literally, it's like you giving away your babies. You know,
you are.
to a certain extent. But also what I love about you is that the customer can collaborate.
Yes, they can.
With you, and I'm a huge collaborator because,
Yes.
like you said, it may be something special that I'm doing, and I want to be able to, you know, to make it a little bit different, or to have it hang a certain way, or I
Yes.
want to put a certain color on to match a certain pattern, or even like I was saying, as the materials are very
Yes.
important as well, because like I'm wearing matte today. I definitely don't want to have matte jewelry on. I want something that's going to give it a little bit of pop. So I appreciate that.
Just thought that.
So talking about Kim-Istri and the line, can you tell me, because I know you've been in the industry for over 15 years of making jewelry, can you tell me some of the things that have really made you successful, and like how you go about like picking your items to put out for each, because I know you do different designs for different seasons, because obviously summer jewelry is different than something you're going to wear during the holidays.
What's making me successful are my friends. My friends are really, I'll do some shows, but my friends are the ones. They're the ones, if I post it on Facebook, put it on Instagram, they actually inbox me, Kim, how much? And then they'll hold it for me. And so it's like, I already got 3 pieces that are right now being held and people coming to buy them because they've seen the picture.
Yeah.
Before I could put in the black mall, or before I could put in Angie Nash's hair coach, they get it before it even gets out, because all my pieces are really with me first. And then they all ask me right away, and then it's just gone. Or I could be walking down the street or at a place. I think I sold my earrings or my necklace at a birthday party. Somebody wanted to write on my neck.
I saw that.
And they just bought it. They were like, here's the money. And I gave it to them. I'll do that because, like, certain pieces are mine. My pieces just don't go out. I don't wear my pieces all the time because I see how it can be sold so fast. So I wear the pieces I create.
Right.
And then I just sell them. This piece that I have on right now is a quartz. It protects you from negativity, so all around me is positive aura. This is the only one left. I sold everything.
And you're
off of
keeping
me.
that because you need to protect it too.
Yes,
you have
I
to
do.
Keep that one. But I know you're probably going to come out with more because
Yes,
that's
I
a
am.
very big piece. And it's funny. I was saying that I knew about the woman that bought the necklace off.
Yes.
It's a beautiful piece,
Yes.
by the way. That she was out at a party, and I think we may have started the day
Yeah.
before. I had saw this beautiful piece, and she was like, "Oh, I'm going to be offering this particular piece. You are a wonderful representation of your brand because
Thank
you
you.
are your brand,
Yes, I-
and that's your success. Like you said, I am my brand, and more people need to understand that. When I put together marketing and branding for a lot of companies or a lot of individual entrepreneurs, that's the one thing that they don't seem to kind of always be able to get across, and the fact that you are your brand, how you look, how you speak, how you carry yourself, how you support your own company, how you
Yes.
present your own products. But yeah, I saw that, and it was so funny because I think you posted about it. You said this woman just basically just bought this necklace off of me, and we were like, "That's amazing!" But it was. I mean,
It was
come on.
a beautiful piece. You see a picture of me in it, and then you see another picture of me without it.
But it's so funny because you're packaging it for her too, which is of course
Yes.
beautiful how you present yourself. And I'm laughing too because my mom is watching. I don't get any money once I get stripped of my jewelry. She just goes, "Oh, I like that. Here, give me this. Give me that." You don't
Sounds
need
like
that.
my
You'll,
sisters.
you'll go find another. So this is a one of a kind piece. She's like, "Well, great. Then I know it was made just specially for me." So. I know that there has to be some challenges as well because there's so much competition out there
Yes.
when it comes to jewelry. And I wanted you to talk about how do you get over some of that. So, I can go get that from Macy's, or I can go
Well, the
and get that
thing,
from here.
the challenges are, there are so many jewelry designers out here.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go to a show, each one has a different piece. And when you want to be in a show, you really basically walk around and see what everybody else has. And as a jewelry designer, you don't want to copy them. I don't try to copy their look or their, people can. So you try to sell yourself through a different way. Vendors are good. That's the best spot where you get to be seen. Shows are good. There are certain places, Macy's, every stores have certain looks, but when you want one of a kind, you have to know the artist and you have to know who you really want. You have to go to the one that you want for a certain piece. Each artist makes a signature piece. And you need to know which one you really like that fits who you are. And that's how you go about it.
That's wonderful, and I think that that's very helpful to a lot of people when they're going into business and there is competition for something like that, because jewelry's not new, obviously. So a lot of people look at it and say, "Oh, well, I'm going to come out with my barbecue sauce," or "I'm going to come out with this new line of fashion," or "I'm going to come out with this new shoe line," or "I'm going to come out with this," and they don't realize, okay, so what is going to be your purple cow? And what your purple cow is, not only is it handmade, it's also custom made.
Yes.
It's one of a kind. It's made out of some of the most amazing materials. And of course, once again, you get to actually see your brand in motion because you are your brand.
Yes.
And I think that's a great philosophy to
It
have.
is.
So I know that you do a lot of stuff for the community. I see you everywhere. You
Yes.
always are out supporting a lot of the other artists. How do you balance that? Because you're so busy with your own artwork, but yet you're able to go out. It's like you go out and you curate for some artists. I know there's quite a few fine artists around the city that you support. artists that I didn't even know about that you're like, hey, you know, you got to go to this opening or this person's doing that. How do you balance your time? Because you're in the studio making jewelry and then you're running the business and then but you're out supporting.
You have to make time. They always say you make time for something that's important for you. My friends who have designed, I taught my sister how to make jewelry. I support her. They're the ones who are your backbones, who have your back. So
Yeah.
you support who has your back. There are artists that my mother knew that she gave to me before she died. So I have to support them because they're the ones that stay in my butt and make sure, you know, what am I doing next? Where am I going? Where can I be seen? What's going to be sold? Like they keep me grounded, and they keep me in my mind to tell me what to do next. So I won't be lazy and sit back and go, oh yeah, I have nothing else to do. No, they make sure that I'm out there focused just like them.
And that's what's important, and that's why our relationship is so strong, is because you have to be able to support other entrepreneurs. And we levitate. It's crazy because you're giving energy back with some forces, energy transfer. Like you said, that's why it's important to have positive people around you, to have people who believe in what you're doing, to have a supportive family and friends that are, you know, that are a unit. And that's part of, you know, having a successful business is that, you know, no man is an island. I want to make sure that people know exactly how to find you. Is there a Facebook page or is there some way in which they can get in touch with you?
On Facebook, it's Kim-Istri, it's Kim-Istri by KJH, which are all three of my initials. That's a Facebook page that has everything I have ever created. From my jewelry to my soft scrubs, from hand painting clothing, everything I have ever created in my life is on that page. We're working on the website. It's coming out this year. That's the main goal. I'm at the Black Mall right now. I have some of my pieces in the Black Mall on 79th and Rhodes. And I also have a couple of my pieces in Angie Nash's hair, the hair coach, where she does hair in the window. My jewelry's out there, 1713 and a half, East 55th Street, yes.
Okay, wonderful. So you can contact her on Facebook at Kim-Istri, which is Kim-Istri. Thank you so much for being on my show. I really am so happy that you were able to come today and spend time with us. Thanks again for tuning in to Real Talk with Alicia For Real.
Thank you.